So hello, what's up guys? Today in this video we are learning Python function. So function is a reusable piece of code. Okay, this is the only definition of it. So for example, we have def get pizza for more so print here is your pizza. It costs 100. It costs 500 PK. Oh, what's wrong with file? So it actually did nothing. So it will simply define this code as its pizza. If we say simply, so it's just a forward of commands. Like if we type this command, it will execute this command. Or simply it's just variable, but wrapped with code, not values. So let's get pizza. Harris's pizza, it cost 500 PK. I didn't type this code line. I typed only this line and it called this function. So that's called function. So function has one main thing known as return. So it would return a value. For example, it's print here is your pizza. But what if we type here return? We can also look at the thing. Okay. So now if we type get pizza, it would do nothing. But it would actually return this string, or we can say any value that you want. For example, so to reuse this return, so we will print that. So it will what it is simply it returns the value of here's your pizza. It costs 500 PK, and actually it's like variables. If we add return, so there would be no difference between this and the variables, but it has some arguments and more that we will learn later. So now if we did this, so we can say here's your pizza, it costs 500 PK. So what if we did here return this? What if we return that? So here's your pizza, and then is none. None means this line of code. This print is eliminated. So if we type here get pizza, here's a pizza cost. So if we type return, then we added you can say a function after that, so it will return that function, and there is no difference between this and this. Yes, you can say there's no difference between this, because for some reason if we return a function, it would execute that function, meaning it can be returned. So that's why. So there's a key thing of function, that's arguments. So for example, I made a size argument. Now here is your size pizza. Now if we type here x large, x large, so you can see here's your size. So did you know about f strings? I have told you recently. So if I used an F string here, so I can do something like this. There's our extra large pizza. It costs 500 yen. So let I tell you what's our arguments. The argument is a value that is being given to the function to print, to customize the function. Like in a function, the size is a parameter, and but in the function locally, this size is a variable for this function. So that's why it's returning what we give here to here. So I made a flavor. Now here's your um, let's add also a new label called argument called flavor. Let's type here like flavor. So our flavor is our flavor is Shahi Molai Boti. So if we run that file, here's your extra large Shahi Malai Boti pizza. It costs 500 PK. So let's do a simple test. So if size equals double equals equals or greater than if size equals small, it would print that. That. So small pizza is actually for 800 PKR in Pakistan, and if size double equals medium, so print here is your, and I guess it cost of 1,244 PKR. And what if the size is large? I guess large pizza is costing more like something 2,499 PKR. 1,844 PKR. And finally, and if size is double equals X large, so as extra large pizza cost 2,333 and 2,239 PKR. And if size is double equals XXXL. So here is your 3,311 PKR. If size double equals XXXX large, so it would be cost a 4,500 PKR. So let's run this Python file. So my one is X, meaning extra large. It costs 4,500. What if I bought a large pizza? Oh, here's your which I might not its cost. Let's do here some things like small, medium, large, and that's 10. I have a quick test. So if we replace size with something like small, here is your medium, here is your large, I guess large, here is your, then I will type large and size, no it's on that up. Here is, so now if I buy a large something, that would easily say, here's a large animal pizza, it costs 1,844 PKR. So that's guys, that's how a function works in a Python program. And so that's how a function works in Python. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you literally enjoyed, so